So this is a package that I installed on April 16th, 18th. So they've been in here about a month. So you can probably see they got some comb built up around the entrance to the inner cover. I did have some sugar feed on here. Lots of bees. So I'm checking my inner cover, looking to see if I have a queen on here. Do not see her. Set that aside. A little windy today, hopefully you can hear me. And we're just taking a peek to see how they are doing. By this time, they should have had the first batch of brood hatch out. So looking at this one here, they're cleaning it. They got a lot of nectar in it, but no eggs. Looking at this side, doing the same thing. See a lot of nectar, no eggs. So we're just gonna set that one right there. And we'll move on. So this one's got some honey in it. And we have larvae. All kinds of larvae. From the top of the frame all the way to the bottom. Let's take, ooh, you didn't like that. This side's all bee bread. Yep, that got them ticked off. Try not to do that when you're handling frames. Get back in your home there. And we got a bunch of capped larvae on this frame, both sides, some brood, some drone brood. Just taking a quick look. Lots of bee bread. Some new bees hatching out. We got, so you can see here in the center of this frame, all the brood have hatched out. There's a ring of capped brood around that. And my guess is going to be, yep, bee bread and a little bit of larvae around that. Some honey in the upper corners. This side over here, full capped brood, honey in the corners, excellent looking frame. These ladies are about to explode in population growth. Now the next frame here's got some wonky combs. Somehow the frames got moved around. There's some wonky comb in here. So again, some hatched. What is she going back in the center and doing? The center has new eggs, so her first round of brood is hatched out, and she's gone back in the center and laid more eggs. Check the bottom down here. Don't have any queen cups, just some drone brood. Looking on this side, and it's kind of a mix. They've backfilled with a little bit of brood and a lot of pollen. We've had a crazy amount of pollen this year. The weather has just not been good for flowers, but been excellent for pollen. So my guess is I'm going to be throwing a super on this. Give them a little more space to store in. Give the queen a little more space to lay brood in. Again, kind of more of the same. They're backfilling with nectar a little bit, but a whole sheet of brood on this side. Great laying pattern. Fantastic laying pattern. I'm actually gonna try and take off this one piece here. Then we can fix our frame a little bit. Another beautiful frame, brood. She is just laying up a storm. Now, if I recall, the next couple frames were empty. There wasn't a lot on them, either empty or stores, I can't remember. We'll see what they've done with them. This is very light. They've drawn it out. This was an old, kind of drawn out wax foundation frame, and they got this drawn out, and losing my sun here. Looks like a lot of nectar being stored. Looks like more nectar being stored on this side. I'd expect to see the queen maybe on this one laying. Bee bread. Let's stand up into the sun here to. Looks like eggs. We got eggs on this frame. Oh, and there's the queen. See if I can show her. Kind of right towards the center there. Big long abdomen moving up towards the top. See her there? Right in the honey. There she is, big and beautiful. All right. Put this frame back in the same orientation. So we are queen right. We got brood. We got stores, honey, nectar, pollen. Really nothing else to look at in here. So we're gonna button it up. yeah, so these ladies are looking at, hello bee. These ladies are looking at getting them super. Go to your home. This in my bucket over here. So we'll look at getting these ladies supered up. Slide this back over. There we are.